we're in a 2-1 game, had a breakaway shorthanded, didn't score, and then after that we made mistakes that we talked about before the game that were defendable, correctable. The third one, the outnumbered rush where we stepped in on a puck and they scored, and then even the fourth one I thought was an unlucky one. Royce went to chip the puck out, he chipped it right into Patrick Kane for a breakaway. And then the real disappointing one is right at the end of the period where we have an opportunity to gain a line and we don't. So that's what happened in a 3-minute span. You throw a bad goal into the mix, an unlucky 5-on-3, and all of a sudden you've given up 5 goals and we're not scoring 5. So it's pretty simple. The tenacity, I thought Woe Is Us was our theme song after the second, but the tenacity in the third showed up, and that was a positive sign if we're going to take anything out of it.
You said after the last game that you really hadn't seen the frustration at all seep in. Do you think it maybe did a little bit in that moment at the end of the second?
Of course, but the frustration part of it shouldn't affect the outcome of the game. We're allowed to be frustrated. It's a tough battle. It's hard. The other team gets in the way sometimes, and you're going to be frustrated. It's not always going to be your way, but to make some of the mistakes we're making, I don't know if that's frustration or just plain old not very sharp. And it's affecting us, and then it affects everybody else in the group. So still stuff to clean up.
You said you saw that uptick in the third period. What can you learn about a team in that situation? Maybe what did you learn and see from the group in the third?
I didn't learn anything, quite frankly, because I knew that's in us. I don't think we have a rollover factor one bit. So I can't stand here and tell you I learned something. Had we done the other thing and not competed and not played hard, then I would have learned something. So that's a pretty simple answer.
All 3 goals tonight on the power play. Is that maybe the one positive to really take away from this one, is the production from that unit?
I thought our special teams were good. Yeah, we gave up a goal, 5-on-3, tough one. But I thought our special teams were good. 5-on-5 offense went away a little bit in the second period, but I thought we had our share of chances. It's still the defending part, which should be our bread and butter, got away on us.
For a lot of guys in this group, this is the first time they've gone through any stretch like this. What's the message from the veterans, from you guys, to those guys to just kind of keep them going forward?
Well, one, we can't make crap up. We got to tell them where we are, and we have to be honest with them. We've tried to accentuate a lot of the positives because there are a fair number in the game. But when it's all said and done, I think each individual has to do some inventory checking and making sure they're bringing what they can. Not to do everything for the team, but just to clean their own game up a little bit, and that's what will get us out of it.